everyone, it's Lisa and today is Sunday. I look like Shirley Temple, I guess is my first thought, but I just curled my hair. I normally do it at night, so it will calm down. But I wanted to do the look that I did yesterday and my hair was curled, so I felt like that had something to do with it. I had just watched a movie the night before and got inspired to do a more makeup-y look, a little bit more. I had been doing, like, basically I've been doing like no lashes and brown liner and barely any, kind of like my version of a no makeup makeup. And so I decided to do a little bit more, and I had a lot of you ask would I show it. So that's what we're going to do today. And I brought my bowl of makeup up here. Okay, and this video is sponsored by Nordstrom. I have the new Dior foundation to show you. I've been wearing it now for, I think, 3 days in a row, and I love it. I love it. So I'm so excited about that, and I completely guessed on the shade, and we did good. So I'm going to start off with, I've got lots of new stuff, but I'm just going to go into it. So I'm going to start off with a primer that I like, which is the Sisley Double Tenseur. And you guys know I'm on like some heavy duty skincare and vitamin C. And that makes me look a little rough at first. But my skin is so smooth, it's so worth it when I put makeup on. Okay, so that is the Sisley Double Tenseur. Probably, I would say that's my third bottle of that. I like it so much. Okay, so here we go. And I've kind of experimented on how much to use. I think the first time I used almost 3 pumps because the first pump wasn't a whole one. And then I think the other 2 days I've used just 2 pumps, which is my typical 1 pump on one side and 1 on the other. So, and the shade I have is the 2.5 Natural, and it's still plenty warm. So here we go. And my sponge is damp. I always start where I need it the most, which is right here on my cheeks, where I have like the broken capillaries probably from my many years on the beach and on a boat, baking in the sun. So you can see the match is incredible. It is really good. And then, like I say, this pump will go a little further because I've already got some going. So I usually just try to cover my worst spots, and then I kind of start going all over and spreading it out. And I do go up under my eyes. That kind of depends. The only one I use that can be rough up under the eyes would be Double Wear, but you just have to make sure you're not dry up under your eyes, and you know, just kind of make it a thin layer. Just watch it. And then I always bring what's left down my neck, and then kind of obsessively go around and around and make sure everything's blended in. I always look at like the pores on the sides of my nose, the creases, the end, just make sure it's everywhere. Like that. Isn't it pretty? This will be in my favorite products of 2021 for sure. It is the Chanel Universal Bronzer Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream in Deep Bronze. And the brush I love to use with it, I've kind of got everything thrown in here. Let's see, I know I put it in here. Here it is the It brush. Just get some on my brush and then start sculpting away. This is going to be up to you. If you like more of a bronzy on your cheeks color, then do that. I think you would love this no matter what you do with it. It's just like goodness. I mean, it is fail-proof to me. And then I always do my jawline. My mom and I were playing with makeup on her the other day, testing some stuff that I'd given her, and I had her do that. And it was amazing, the difference, just doing her jawline. And for this look, I think I did a little bit extra because it was an Angelina Jolie picture. I will put the picture up here. It's not going to be exact because I would basically have to get into a costume to look the exact, but it's the look. Kind of like when we talk about an outfit, and you know, I was saying I want to try to do that thing where I break down just the vibe of it, just what is it that I like. That's what I did. And what I like is, it's kind of like a retro look, maybe 60s or 70s, and just more makeup than I've been wearing lately. So I store mine upside down. I think that makes a difference. You know what? And I did this yesterday too. I used the smaller end and this to start. I didn't use any eyeshadow primer, and I just used this to do a crease a little bit because the eyeshadow palette that I'm using is very cool toned, and I want a cool tone look, but not, you still need a little warmth underneath to kind of soften it. Otherwise, it's just very, very harsh. So always just take a little bit of your bronzer and maybe just start your crease a little bit. And when you get through, you won't even notice this, but it will help you. It will help the look better. You know, I always use whatever my first crease color is under my eyes. Especially with this, because Angie has those eyes that have like pronounced bottom lids like I do. Okay, so I'm kind of wanting to just recess that bone, put a little bit of warmth in there, and you will see what we do from here. Okay, lip combo. There's a lot of different directions. The lip combo I was wearing yesterday, I couldn't even tell you what it was because I had taken off and put so many different things on that I ended up having to, let me get a tissue. I ended up having to take eye and lip makeup remover and just starting fresh, and then it's never the same after that. So I've got clear gloss on. I didn't bring a lip combo up here. I just brought a new gloss, but let me go get my lip liner. Let me think of which one I want to use. I don't really have anything from Nordstrom that's new, I don't think. So let me go get one. I'll be right back. I went ahead and grabbed Lancome Ideal because I figure a lot of you probably have this. I've been talking about it for how long? Long as I've been on YouTube, which is almost 13 years. And we're going to line our lips. Did you hear my stomach? John cooks breakfast on Sundays, and I told him to wait until I did this, so I'm hungry. And it's weird because any other day, I wouldn't be eating breakfast. But I don't know, I think it's just because I know or something, I don't know. Okay, where is that gloss? Ariel told me to get this. Guys, I cannot find it. And I can't even blame it on Brooke because she's not here. I don't know where I have put it, but I also got this. This is the Le Lift hand cream from Chanel, and I see so many people have this. Like when I watch What's in My Bag or Favorites of the Month, a lot of people will mention this Chanel hand cream, and I love a good hand cream. I love it. A lot of people, if you like the way Chanel smells, you'll love it. If you don't, you won't, because it does smell like Chanel. Let's see. You guys, I can't believe I can't find it. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. This is the Nude Chill Le Rose Perfecto Liquid Balm, and it feels so good. It's very nude. At first I was worried it was going to be too brown. I haven't ever worn it with Ideal, but I think it'll look good. This smells good too. And it's very balmy. Like it's not your typical lipstick or lip gloss. It has like a velvety feeling to it. And I just think it's a cool color. Very, very Angie. You know how she's either usually wearing clear, pink, or like this very, very nude color. So I love that. Okay, another favorite, just all-time favorite, is this Hourglass Palette. I use it every day. Every day. It is the Lighting Edit Universe. My favorite one I've ever had. And I always use this powder over here to kind of set my cheek. It's got a little too much glow in it for me to do all over, but I'll show you what I use all over in a minute. So I kind of set that Chanel, and then sometimes I even put a little bit more bronzer. And then I love this blush down here. And I kind of go on the backs of my cheeks, and I go kind of in between where I put the highlighty type powder and the bronzer directly on my cheekbones. Like that. Love it. Okay, and then for just all around shine, because you can see how my forehead is just glistening, I take my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder into medium with just a small little brush and just kind of hit those spots that you don't want shining, and then leave what you do. And I kind of go on my nose to kind of set that where my sunglasses sit on my bony nose. Like that. And sometimes I even... And that way, this part is still going to be glowy, and you know, you just haven't caked it on. You're just putting things where you want it. You're strategically placing them there. Okay, now let's do my brows. Just my usual Anastasia medium brown. And I've just been using the light side. And I just kind of come over here. I don't go all the way in. I just don't like the way it looks on me. You know, this is funny. I was thinking about this the other day. You know, when you really analyze what you do and what you don't like about something. I think I thought of this when you get into the Kibbe body styles, you'll come across some people that talk about your essence. And your essence it's exactly what you think. Like my essence is very feminine and very, like I want to be pleasant, you know, I want to look pleasant. I'm just, you know, I don't know, you know what I mean. And I figured out that if I wear a lot of dark makeup, or if I do my brows too dark, I feel like I look mean. And I don't like that look. I just look serious and mean, and I don't like that. And it was just neat when I thought of it. I was like, that's true. It doesn't go with my essence, what I want to put out, you know, to the world. Like they'll say, pick your 3 words you want to describe yourself, and kind of use those in your fashion and your makeup, and anything that kind of goes against it, then you have to, you know, kind of evaluate. Now I'm going to bring this brow up a little bit higher, kind of accent that right there a little bit more, just because this brow is higher. I think we all have one high brow, one low brow. Benefit Clear Brow Set, or your set of choice, but I like the way this is flat on that side, so I can slick them back like that. I have a backup because I kept thinking I was going to run out, but it has lasted forever. Okay, now comes the fun part. When I saw that Estee Lauder, I had my lashes in there to bring them up here. Hold on. When I saw that they came out with new eye sets, I couldn't wait to try one. So I got the Gray Haze. It is so pretty. It is so me. They had two other ones that were really pretty too. I might end up trying, but just look at that. It's like, I think of Guess model. That's what I think of. This whole look is kind of like a Guess model, I would say too. Just more of those cool tones and I guess the curled hair. So I've already got the Chanel on. That gives me a base. I'm going to take the largest one, and that's going to be like my first color. So get this lightest gray one here and just kind of start creating your full crease, not like a cut crease, not the outer corner, just, you know, kind of build that crease like this. Of course, this depends on your eye shape. Mine are so deep set. Okay, now I'm going to, let's dip just the end of this in this next darkest color. And always start at the edge over here, because that's where, if it has too much on it, that's where you don't care. And then I kind of blend it out. And then I'm going to put a little bit more on this side. And build it up like that. Okay, I'm going to kind of put this on hold. Do I want to, here, let's go ahead and take the little small pencil brush into this sparkle kind of highlight shade. And not too much. Just put that on your inner corner. I'm not going to put it on the whole lid because it's pretty sparkly. Let's keep this out, and you know I like kind of going shadow, then put my liner on, then back to shadow. Another favorite is this Valentino Liner. I like so much about it. And I think there's another color that because someone said I think they got red or something. I like the black. I've never tried any other colors. What I like about it is it's a twin liner. So on this side it has the roll up part, and I'll show you how I use it. So I'm going to create a pretty straight line across my eye. And it's, because it's thin, I can kind of get right down into my lashes like that. So start off with that first on both eyes. And your eyeliner, you know, may vary on the shape of your eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to thicken up just the end here, where kind of like from right where you see my eye start turning down, I kind of just thicken up from that point, probably from about the pupil back. And I just thicken it a little bit and blend it in. Okay, and then I'm going to, and don't worry about it being too neat because we're going to put some stuff over it. Then I like to, goodness, I'm all over the place. I like to put the cap on it, then take the felt tip, create my wing, connect it like that. And then I kind of just walk this across my very, very, very lash line, where it kind of, your eyelid kind of curls over and your lashes are coming out. That's where I do it. Okay, and sometimes I even take the pencil and kind of pencil in a little bit on top. just to kind of marry them together and make them look kind of smoky or give it that sultry type look. Like that. And then back to the eyeshadow. I take this little thing. Sometimes these are so good for right at your lash line. It might be just the way mine is shaped, but sometimes when I use a brush, I can't like get down right to the lashes and over the liner. So I take this darkest color and I'm gonna go right kind of over, and you're kind of like just smoking it all out. If you do this before, you can do it before, but sometimes it's hard to judge how thick to do it, so sometimes it's good to do it over. But either way, whatever you find easiest. I think the best thing to do is, on days that you like your makeup, really think about, what do I like about it? What is the overall look that I love? What did I do different today? And try to remember it. And, you know, because we all have different little things we like. Okay, now I'm going to put these back in here, and I'm going to take the skinny crease brush and I'm going to go a little bit into this, and I'm going to hit right off of that wing like that. And once you feel like you've gotten most of it off, you know, blend up and then bring it in carefully like that. And that's what gives you that kind of, I don't know, that depth and that sultry look. Do I need any more? I feel like I don't need any more because I am going to put on, I have not worn full lashes in so long, but yesterday I did. Trust me, I couldn't wait to get them off. But for this look, I think, for Angie's look, I really think it might be necessary. So love this, love it. I like everything I got so far. Okay, now let's see what order I want to do stuff here. I want to go ahead and put my glue on my lashes, let them be drying and getting tacky. Something I got, I bought this on a whim, but my lashes have grown so much that I thought, well, I haven't curled my lashes in so long. I got the Surat Lash Curler. I think it was either on the new page or the best-selling page, the Reveille Lash Curler. And I'll be honest with you, if you can see my lashes, they're curled. I don't have straight lashes. So I could not really tell a big difference when I used this, but see, my lashes already kind of curl up, but we're going to do it anyway. I don't know if you can tell. I hate to do one eye, not the other eye. Let's do one eye, not the other eye. Who cares? I'm going to put lashes on, but you'll be able to see. These scare me. I would never do this with mascara on, but I know people do. And when I see them like really clamping down on it, whoo, Okay, mascara. I've been loving the Dior Mascara. And I know I brought it. Here it is, Dior Over Curl. It gets better and better. It's one of those that gets real thick. Okay. They definitely curled. They're almost curling back. Don't let me forget my concealer. Just yell out at me if I haven't put my concealer on, because I did use concealer. When you're using a dark look like this, it's already going to cast a little bit of shadow, probably, when I put those lashes on. They did curl up. Okay, so, but this is no eyelash curler. Of course, I got some. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Sometimes I just leave it because almost a dot sometimes looks better than what the mess I make trying to remove it. And I've tried that whole thing, letting it dry. We'll get it in a minute. So what do you think? I don't think it makes that big of a difference if I curl my lashes. Plus, this is curling mascara, but even so, but I had to try. Now I know. I always say that. Now I know. As long as you learn. See, I have a problem with learning. Okay. I am going to get that right now because I can't stand it. Let's see. I know I've got glue on one end of this. Let's just say a little prayer. Oh, that came off. Sometimes. That did pretty good. Okay. I'm not sweating that little teeny trace of a dot. Matter of fact. There we go. Because I remember yesterday when I put these lashes on, like I said, I haven't worn full lashes in a long time. They're intense. So the main thing is to get your beginning corner in place. And then I like to lift my outer edge a little bit. And then you take a lash tool. Where's that? I think I got a little bit of glue up there, yeah. Okay, but once that, it's like that, blend it in. And if you feel like they're kind of disconnected from your liner, this is something, I don't do it very much anymore because I don't wear this thick of lashes, but this is what I used to do. Kind of join it like that. So what do we think? Okay. And now for the concealer, the Sisley, it's worth the hype, I'll have to say. And I will probably have this tube for the rest of my life. And I know I put, yeah, here's the brush that it comes with. You only need, let me wipe this off. Okay, you only need, put it over there because it always pops out. You need the slightest little bit, like that. And I use it right in, see, I did this yesterday. I used one dot on both eyes. And I just like it on that little bit of darkness. And it is very, very good about not creasing and not looking crazy. I went for years without wearing any concealer because I would rather have dark circles than a bunch of crazy stuff under my eyes. And it was like every time I went to a makeup counter, they wanted to put concealer under my eyes. Okay, so you can see that makes a big difference. And then put that around my nose, and that is it, you guys. So let's go over what I used. Love the Givenchy Nude Lip. Love it. Winner. This is a winner. This is a winner, and I have used it. I've worn it all day. It lasts well. The Lash Curler, I think, is a good one. I just don't think it's probably as necessary for me. Love the lotion. I've already been using this. It's neat. See how it has that? And then it comes out like a ribbon almost, and smells really, oh my goodness. Okay, it doesn't smell like, I don't think it smells that heavily perfumed to be Chanel. It smells like their skincare is what it smells like to me. Then this is a pretty palette, but you know, you have to like the grays and these taupey grays. They're just beautiful though. And You guys know, love this. So all in all, a good one. You want me to do an outfit of the day? I just got on my bodysuit that you guys have seen before, and I've got on some old trousers that are too big. I've had these for probably over a year or so now, and they're 6s, but they're short. So I'm able to wear my Havaianas, and then I just ordered this little white shirt from Nordstrom. I can't remember the brand, but I'll link it below. But I'm kind of experimenting with ways to wear white shirts because I like them. I like them on other people, but that's part of what I've discovered is this is just, I can't say it's not me, but it's not how I feel the most comfortable. And I even like, you know, even if you took this and tied it, I think it would look good. But I really like when you're wearing something, even if you wanted to wear, you know, a crop top or something fitted underneath with this over it, I just think that's kind of a cool look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you again to Nordstrom for sponsoring this video, and I will see you guys Wednesday. Bye-bye.